Portugal government once again started thinking to convert AIMA into the SEF. Reason is the same, because they are not satisfied from the performance of the AIMA. They think that SEF department was doing better job than AIMA. Some parliament members are also telling these points in Parliament House as well. Clearly, government planned to rethink about formation of AIMA. And according to sources of the government, that formation of the AIMA could not achieve the objectives of the government regarding the immigration. Objectives of immigration, according to government, was that information of AIMA, that AIMA will clear the backlog of applications. AIMA email sending procedure will be more modified. AIMA biometric interview verification must be at top level. Also, AIMA will be able to filter the genuine and the non-genuine migrants. Another objective was that the AIMA will give facility to genuine migrants in a good way, in an amicable way. Another objective of the formation of AIMA will that they will entertain the family appointments within the country and outside the country. Another objective of the formation of AIMA, the people will less approach to the court, and most of the decision of the migrations will be resolved in AIMA, so that migrants should be more satisfied with AIMA and they will not go to the court. Another objective of AIMA was that to decrease the distance between the migrant and AIMA department. Earlier, AIMA, when came into existence, they told that we are going to open more offices, and those offices will be complaint offices, and migrants will come to these complaint offices and we will resolve their issues. This gap of conversation, this gap of communication between the migrant and AIMA created huge dilemma and hypothetical statement all over the migrants. Now they are relying on social media. They are social media giving true news or false news, but they are relying on the social media more than AIMA. AIMA spokesperson were not giving answers of the genuine migrants. The current announcement of 100 workers of AIMA that they are going to leave AIMA and they showed their consent and desire to work in any other government department than AIMA, clearly indicating that AIMA backlog is becoming more in numbers than 500,000. Earlier statement of AIMA in November and October and September 2023 that we are going to clear the backlog of 2022 and 23 before March 2024, looking dream now. Waiting of the new government wasted more time for AIMA, because AIMA was thinking new government plan we need to implement. AIMA made lot of plan according to sources, but practically they were not able to deliver their plans. Any department, until they will not deliver plans to the migrants, will not be entertained. This is the first time in the history of Portugal's immigration when protesters came out of their homes and they stand in front of AIMA and they did peaceful protest that over cases, over TRC, over emails are in a pending status since many months. Migrant raised very important question that we are not worried about pending status, but we don't want to, but we are not giving exact status of applications. As we know, these new emails which are being sent to the individuals, now they are also worried that some people are receiving second email and some people are still waiting. And waited people now confused once again why I did not receive second email. It's the same status when our AIMA Immigration Department sent 6-month email up to September 2022, but missed a lot of people. Now those people were claiming that we did not receive email, and after over a month, next person received email. This conversion of AIMA into the SEF is a hard question for Portugal government and Portugal people, because people have strong ties with AIMA. They think that this is the department we had complete trust, and this department will resolve our migration issue. Migrants were a little bit happy when they received emails simultaneously, but now currently they are once again in a transitional phase. The reason is that they are thinking that how Immigration Department will conduct huge numbers of biometric interviews. Once again, skipping of second email of maximum individuals who paid €400 is making another question mark, is raising another crisis for AIMA. AIMA new email crisis is the new keyword now in the YouTube. This new email was very good and made happiness news for all migrants, especially 2023 people were mostly happy because they need to wait a long, and they received email, but they paid amount, but they are not getting now second email. How these all will get the scheduled email, how these all individuals, almost more than 100,000, they will go simultaneously at biometric. What will be the planning? Still awaited from the AIMA. The main problem which is going on, that there is no any specific statement issued by the department for the migrants. It was same case in case of SEF as well. There were a lot of criticism on the SEF, that SEF is not handling properly the migrants, especially those migrants who are calling again and again from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and the SEF officers are not attending call. Even SEF officers attend the call, they don't give answers properly. Especially in case of family reunification appointment, the people waited full day to get the appointment, and they were calling to SEF department, but they did not get the appointment. Some people were getting appointment by lucky because they did receive call by SEF officer, and that was also pricking for others that we are waiting since years, we did not get appointment, but one person get the appointment. There is no any specific sequence. Once again, if AIMA starts chronological sequence, that the person who will come earlier will be given preference, and each person case will be handled from date to date, they will be once again on the right track. There will be no confusion for 2023 individual if you will clear 2022 people, because 2023 people will know that my date is April, my date is June 2023. I am not entitled to clear my case before 2022. But it's quite a painful action when person of May 2022 is in transitional phase. He will not get pre-scheduled email. Even he will get pre-scheduled email, and he will be waiting long for scheduled email, and even he will not know when his email will come by new system or old system, and he will be waiting, and he, most important, he will have no any information what he need to do by department. There must be SOP, there must be a sentence, there must be advice to those individuals that we are sending 3 sentences they can write in their website. We are sending new emails, and the people who receive pre-scheduled email, they should do this thing, and we will send second email. They will save the time of the individuals who are coming to the AIMA again and again, and they are asking questions to the YouTubers. These confusions by Department of the Immigration AIMA once again raised many questions to the government officials as well. The government officials now, these government officials are seriously thinking to convert AIMA once again into the SEF. Now, once again, the scenario is that if the SEF will be formed once again. First of all, the SEF can be formed once again or not? Answer is it will take time. Even government is serious because they need to discuss this point in Parliament House, and they are planning to discuss. Already Parliament members started discussion about this objectives of AIMA and objectives of the SEF. Second point, they need to form a law. By this way, the law once again will be approved by the president, and then they will be able to convert AIMA into the SEF. So there is no need of worry because that is a time-taking processing. But in the meantime, coming days are very important because if AIMA able to handle migrant cases in a proper way, in a positive way, in handling emails, and they will entertain the individuals who are waiting, especially the people who are at the back dates. If they will be keep suffering, they will be once again on the roads, and they will be once again among the protesters. And second, if they will inform the information desks the data of each individual so that they are able to guide properly by good way, by prosperity, by good the developed countries, one thing which is very common, they handled individuals, the people, their citizens in a very good language. Especially the adverse languages are being reported in Asian countries, but in European countries, in United Kingdom, Canada, they are very famous, they are very good in conversation. They should be informed to the migrants, their cases in a very positive, in a very good way, in a smile way, so that the migrant get exact status of his application and he can go to the work next day with full confidence. These people who are consuming time and giving blood by earning and giving taxes deserve much from the Portugal. Coming days, the reaction of the AIMA of these emails would be very important. Several questions are still there. Will government will be satisfied from the AIMA current performance? Will government keep confidence on AIMA and will keep allowing AIMA to work? Or government will take very harsh decision to finish the AIMA and to form the SEF as the government openly, privately, in Parliament House, and officially talking about this sentence, AIMA into the SEF. Another question is that if government finally decided to change the immigration department of Portugal, AIMA, once again into the old department, immigration department SEF, how much time and what are the steps the government will do? Will migrants' problem resolve by entering into the SEF, or will migrants' problem will remain the same? Family reunification appointments will open or not? The biggest question on which existence of AIMA is depending that these backlog of 300,000 people, especially 100,000 people who paid amount of €400, how their biometric dates will be given. Will all people get second email or some people will be skipped? This is another question. Another question is that the people who will not get second email, as reports are coming and they are writing to us as well that we did not receive the second email. Will they sit silent because they deposited now €400 and according to laws when you paid amount you deserve biometric? These all questions will be in coming clips. Keep watching World Immigration News by Irfan of almost all developed countries. Thank you very much.